You could at least answer when I ask. You could at least answer.
Hello.
Greetings, mercenary.
I wanted to ask you. Have you ever met...
He came to see the refugees several times, but I never spoke to him. I got the impression you couldn't stand us.
The life of a refugee can't be easy.
I've been a refugee for years. 5, to be exact. All these years on the road. And believe me, it's never easy. But this village is a pretty good place. The healing house...
How are things going with...
No, we don't see them too much around here. They're basically here to guard the village. And I hope for the steward's sake that he's not counting too much on them to keep him safe. I've seen...
I wanted to ask you. Right, I'm leaving.
Yeah, who are you? One of them fucking
Fucking mercenary, yeah. Sounds about right.
You know what I call your lot? Ore blades.
Maybe if you were to do something about your bad breath, the whores would let you get...
Go fuck yourself. You again? I thought I...
My goodness, let's see. You're not pissing blood, you're not vomiting your guts out. Both legs are in place and they seem to be holding you. And now you'll excuse me, but I have other miracles to...
Take it easy there, Doc. I'm with the Freeborn Blade.
You could be Blackstorm himself for all I care. You again? I told you I'm very busy. Now leave...
Here we go. Another one of these hick refugees. There's nothing for you here.
Open your eyes, Smithy. I'm one of the Freeborn Blades.
Of course. I'm guessing you have need of my precious services. Alas, nothing that would truly put my talent and virtuosity to the test, I'd imagine. Such is the So, what can I do for you?
Show me what you have for sale.
Gold. So vulgar to work with. So wonderful to own. So, you have returned. What is your desire?
Show me what you have for sale.
So, you have...
I need more info about Valvanor.
And you have decided that I have a sympathetic face. It's the story of my life. Talent.
What can you tell me about...
Oh, don't expect me to say anything bad about Bertolf Chambriard. I'm not always in agreement with him, but I can see that he knows his business.
What can you tell me about this?
Oh, don't expect...
What can you tell...
Oh, don't expect me to say anything bad.
It's not often you see an elf blending in with other cultures.
To my knowledge, I was the only one. That is until Prince Arundel and his acolyte arrived.
Not at all.
Well, it does for me. His Majesty the Prince of Im...
Do you know the woman who runs the...
Oh, of course. She's all one hears about lately. Everyone but me. The woman's insane. There are already far too many mouths to feed.
And the Red Scribes? Know anything about them?
Oh, certainly. A boring bunch of fusspots, spreading science and...
Our game? Well, pray tell, give us the details. Please, give us the benefit of your extensive...
I don't pretend to know about all their little plots. I spend very little, but I am fully aware that pretty speeches serve no better purpose than manipulating minds. The more the melody is sweet, the better it...
When it comes to disgusting discourse, you seem to be
Let's talk about something else. I'll be back.
That's an excellent idea.
Sybil,
Yes?
I'd like to ask you...
What do you want to know?
The swamp is our best defense. Happily, the wildlife are just as keen on attacking the Deadwalkers as they are the villagers. But the situation here in Valvanor grows worse daily. And each new wave of refugees increases the risk of drawing unwanted attention to this jungle.
No Ice Lord scouts who find this village will ever escape to tell the tale. Of that, I can assure you. Also, my men are reinforcing your defenses. Forgive me for saying, but you have some serious weak points. Especially the defenses around that refugee camp of yours.
The arrival of the Freeborn Blades and the Red Scribes has greatly improved our chances of survival, Captain. Believe me when I say that we are most grateful to have you with us. Needless to say, your men and the Red Scribes are welcome and free to go where they will. But as for any other newcomers, our gates are closed. You must understand that our food stores are as limited as our abilities to defend our village. Until you arrived, we had but one person who was even vaguely capable of treating our injured, and the case of Prince Orendil was completely beyond her skills. And there is this beast story, doubtless another fairy tale, the fruit of an alcohol-addled brain. Nonetheless, several of the Watch have gone missing. Something hidden in these swamps is causing these disappearances, but we cannot risk sacrificing any more of the few men remaining to us on sending patrols. Large groups entail moving chrysalids that are unmanageable. The others, quite simply, do not return.
Silence.
If I were to listen to everyone, I would need 10 times the number of men I have to verify the truth of every tale.
Enough. You must aid me to do this. I am not able to do that. Your endless wailings are unbearable.
In the name of Vulcan?
But By the gods, man. What is...
This world is condemned. The cold hath invaded its ground, its souls, and its heart. Yet here you stand, weaving your limbs like fish taken from the water, miserably shuffling about to conserve the illusion of warmth and life, and not feel the passing of your last breath, while I must endure your wailings and lamentations. Pitiful.
Vulcan, stop this nonsense immediately.
It is not he who speaks. All doth fall to ruin about you, yet you still bewail your loose bowels and vomitings. You cannot vanquish your dead walkers, no more than you can vanquish their necromancer masters. They draw their power from the very heart of the world. They drink it, they suckle it dry. Your only chance to cleanse what your own hath corrupted is to go to the World Heart and liberate it from its servitude.
The World Heart is a myth, a forgotten fairy tale, no more real than dragons or dwarves.
A myth. Continue hiding behind thy puny barricades, and thou wilt soon join thy myths and fairy tales.
Cease your pretense. I know you have returned to consciousness.
What the hell happened? I was just listening to the steward blabbing away with the captain, and then...
And then you lost control.
I don't know, it's like something in my head zapped me so it could use my mouth. But I was still there. Still thinking what I was saying.
This is not the first time you have felt this presence manifest itself.
No. No, it's been there since the temple. It's also in my dreams. I think...
Interesting. It would seem that your body is host to some other entity. And it is clearly a spirit of fire.
No kidding. I got a demon in my head.
Something of the kind. In truth, I could not say what it is. Not yet, at least.
Don't make me laugh. After all, it's your disciples that let this thing out of its cage, right?
That has nothing to do with it. Do you have any idea of the implications of this incident?
What? Just because I said some weird shit? Believe me, it's not the first time that's happened.
Obviously, you haven't understood. The thing that is inside you, it wishes you ill. There is not enough space inside you for two souls. That demon wants your body. It will control you more and more until it has replaced you completely.
Ha! Thou thinkest I crave the body of a mortal? I am a prisoner here. My place is in the World Heart.
It will not hesitate to lie to you, to tell you that which you wish to hear, so that you will allow it to consume you.
I never asked for this cage. I never asked to be forced to hear thy every thought. It is I who have been invaded.
It speaks to you. Do not listen to it. Cast it from you. If you do not resist, it will crush your soul.
Hey, take it easy. One day at a time, okay? I'm gonna take a walk.
The Order of the Freeborn Blades is of great repute, and the mercenary's powers are both. The knight would like to duel with the mercenary.
Sure, I can never turn down a good fight. But maybe we should take it outside if we don't want to break everything in here.
The knight is honored, and bows to his adversary's wisdom.
Wait for me here, Sybil. I won't be long.
Knight hopes that his adversary will not hold back his blows.
Oh, you can count on it.
Has never before battled an adversary with such power, and he believes that he could be that which is needed to change the course of this war.
You fight pretty good yourself. Where did you learn your moves? Can't believe you learned to...
The knight has traveled far and fought many battles.
What are you doing in the middle of these swamps when you could be making a difference on the battlefield?
The knight has fought a great many battles. But he feels he can be more useful protecting those who have nothing left.
I have to go. I'm glad we could test each other's mettle. It was fun.
Before his adversary rushes off to fight other battles, the knight has a question for him. He wishes to know if the Freeborn Blades would like him to join them.
I'm not the one who decides who joins the company, but I can ask the captain for you.
He has thought long on it, and wishes it would be so.
Well, that's great. I'll ask him, but I can't promise you anything.
Greetings, mercenary. What can I do for you?
Can I have a look at your stock?
Greetings, mercenary.
I have some... Do you have any idea about what's happening to me?
I'm afraid I may not be able to help you. Your condition is more due to magic than medicine. Your symptoms remind me of certain mental illnesses, where the subject has the impression he hears voices in his head.
And do these nutcases throw fire and have eyes that burn from within too?
You'd be surprised at what they can do. But obviously you're not like them. That being the case, if you study them, you might find some answers. In particular, I'm thinking of the fact that most of these poor madmen end up giving free rein to the darkest side of their personalities. Make sure that doesn't happen to you.
Who's the big snoring elf?
Show some respect, please. That's Prince Arundel.
And?
He's the son of the Elven King, leader of the last army standing against the Deadwalkers.
Yeah, okay. But he doesn't exactly look like he's ready to stand against anything just now. What's...
From what I've been told, Relmar, the prince and his men fell in an ambush. Unfortunately, he was severely wounded, and as I'm trying to find a cure, but...
I have some questions I'd like to ask you. I'll be going now.
Vulcan, you must help me.
Well, I'm happy to see that my talents as a doctor...
There's no doubt an explosion would cure him of all his ills forever. But I was actually thinking about your connections with the Red Scribes.
I wouldn't exactly call myself a friend of theirs. I'll leave you here. Elf Prince up?
Unfortunately, I don't. I think I've tried just about every remedy I know, but nothing works.
You said just about. I'm guessing that's not by chance?
It's true. There's one formula I haven't tried yet. An extremely powerful solution that requires a certain ingredient to make. An ingredient I don't have.
What is it?
A very virulent poison secreted by the chrysalid queen. Careful you don't mix them up with the ones you usually see. I wanted to go looking for them myself, but the villagers stopped me. They say they're really dangerous. It seems they can be found along the road we took to get here. And apparently, they only come out at night.
I'll get you some. I'll be going now.
It's frustrating. I feel completely
Mercenary?
Can I do something for you?
No, thank you. I don't need anything for the moment.
According to the villagers, there's a beast haunting the swamp.
I have heard about it, yes. And although even though we aren't very good at magic, we still feel it. And since we came, the problem is that the source seems distorted, corrupted.
I hope for our sake you're right about that.
We are very certain of it. But this magic could very well have transformed one or more creatures in the swamp.
So you're telling me the thing is magic and corrupted? I'll be going now.
busy, mercenary. Go do what you're getting paid for.
Mr. Vulcan, what brings you here?
The captain wants me to help your village. You got a job I can do?
With our shortages of food and fighting men, our worn-out... Sadly, I fear that these are not the sort of problems...
Maybe I'll surprise you. So what's the problem with the healing house?
Quite simply, Mirana cannot keep up. She spends every waking minute giving out supply. She thinks she's fooling me. I have heard rumors that her food stock... I believe they wish to continue handing out our food reserves as though they were
So, you want some...
Why, I never suggested any such thing. But I have asked nothing of you.
Your guards... How can I put this? At first, I thought, if you're stupid and incompetent, you should be digging turnips.
You're beginning to worry.
Are you kidding me? The state of their weapons is enough to make you cry. Maybe they...
Personally, I'm not capable of judging the aptitude of us. Doubtless, you should share your observations with Mason, the chief of the Watch.
Wouldn't be the first I've seen. I need the reports about this beast.
I fear I am unable to be of help. All I know is that several villagers have vanished. One villager. These swamps are crawling with dangers. There is no... The refugees are always inventing horror stories in an attempt.
It might be worth checking it out. You said you locked...
That is so. You should speak with Randval. He was most anxious to go out and hunt. Now that we have more able bodies to guard our...
I've got a few questions
I imagine there are...
We'll talk again later.
The Knight heard talk of a troubling event that happened during the meeting.
Yeah, the short version is that
A demon. The Knight has never heard of such...
For now, it's just a voice in my head that doesn't seem to want to hurt me. But if I start spitting fire and attacking everybody, I'm counting on you to do what has to be done, okay?
The Knight is honored by the trust placed...
I have a few questions I need to ask you. Let's change the subject. I'll leave you.
Do I have to spill it out, or should I just put...
Would you just shut your stupid mouth for 2 seconds, please? The steward sent me here to help you.
Oh, that's all I need. Don't you think I got enough on my plate? Hey, as long as it ain't me who's paying for you, hey? You want to help? Knock yourself...
Get to the point before I...
All right, take it easy. No need to get...
Keep talking.
Well, for a start, you could try and find one of my... At first, I thought maybe one of those half-wits was sleeping it off under a tree somewhere, but it's...
I guess I could go back.
What a coincidence. After that, well, I suppose a prologue... It won't be luxury. I don't know if you've seen what we're supposed to fight with, but... Wow, if you can have a word... The benediction of a...
It's what all us fucking mercenaries dream of.
Right. We may be living in the arsehole of Virgil, but being armed like a bunch of tramps we can do. And while you're at it, when you've been to the forge, you'll probably feel like letting off steam a bit. Why don't you go and take it out on my lads?
What do you mean?
Kick their arses so they can't sit down and get drunk instead of patrolling. And show them a couple of...
Your men can't afford to keep their thumbs in their asses. It's time to teach them how to use those weapons.
Knock yourself out, Pettyblade. I'll go and shake them awake. Perfect. I couldn't have done better. I reckon the lesson is gonna leave a few marks this time. Have you got time to go again, while they're still warmed up?
Why not? Let's go.
Look at this. My fate.
About those sentry guards. So where exactly did the patrol do?
Somewhere out in the swamp. To stop the chrysalids from regrouping too close.
I'll handle it. Is there some place in the village where...
Only one I know of is that ass blacksmith's forge.
Thanks for the tip. I'm going.
Even so, they are making progress. If you whack them in it, are you up for giving them one last lesson?
One last lesson.
They'll hate you for a while, but what they learned here today will save their lives one day.
My pleasure. I like this way of saving lives.
Haven't you anything better to do than bother me?
Hang on a sec. The steward himself sent me here to give you a hand.
Wonderful. I've been after him for months to get me some help, and he sends me an armed ape. You practice medicine, I presume? Your tools seem rather barbaric.
For someone with so much to do, you sure do talk a lot. So let's get this figured out, because I've got some shit to do too. Either you need help and you want me to handle it, or you don't, and you deal with it yourself.
Well then, I suppose I have nothing to lose. In fact, there is something that you could doubtless do for me. I'm worried about my assistant Haman. I haven't seen him for a while now, and I fear he might have gone into the swamps to look for the plants I need. We're forced to venture further and further in to find the plants we need. With all that's been going on lately, I forbade him from going back out alone, but the boy is nothing if not stubborn.
Stubborn? Yeah, I hate people like that.
Please find him. He's a good boy. He's done nothing but help others since he arrived. Without him, the House of Healing would be a house of death.
If I'm gonna be slogging through the swamps anyway, might as well take a look around and try to bring back the plants you need too, right? You got any drawings or descriptions?
Yes, that's a good idea. I would be grateful to you. But above all, try to bring back my assistant Haman in one piece. He is your priority. For the rest, basically, I need food, medicinal herbs, and of course, I wouldn't say no to a few pre-prepared potions. All of our stock seems to disappear so quickly. I'll give you the parchment that I made for Haman to help you recognize the specimens I need. He knows them by heart now, after so many trips.
Right. Plants, potions, chow, and one assistant. If I come across any elven tea, would you like a cup of that too?
That would be lovely.
Let's talk about your healing help. I found you a few health potions. Ah, shit. I don't have enough yet. I'll be back later. Have you heard any rumors?
They are not rumors. There is something in these marshes, and I have a patient in a coma that confirms it.
Something? What does that mean? Where can I find it?
I don't know exactly what it is. The wounds don't resemble anything seen around here before. What you see... The wounded man was found west of the swamps, crawling towards the village. If you really wish to fall upon that beast, that would be a good place to start. But bear in...
I'll take my leave. See you later.
Go there, Powder Man. You...
I have a few... Pretty quiet.
Yeah. Do you really imagine the Deadwalkers are...
No.
Ha! There's something in the air that...
See you later. Anybody home?
Gods, these people are amateurs. This village is about as secure as you're...
I'll deal with this.
Good. I'm counting on you. Remember...
You wanted the Freeborn Blades to help them.
As long as we have to...
The villagers told me about a beat.
Hawk talked to me about that a while ago. He said he'd found some suspicious-looking tracks.
I'll go and follow the tracks.
No idea. I sent him off to scout.
Captain, just fought a duel with Ranvil, the guardian of the village. And before you start yelling about wasted energy, I want you to know that it was him that insisted on it. He's one hell of a fighter. He hits you like he was chopping down a tree, and he can take a blow and shake...
I have the feeling that every new recruit I take on these days is... Bring him here to me.
Captain. I'm leaving.
Greetings, mercenary.
Seeing as how you're pretty resourceful, I figure you know everybody here.
Yes.
I should have guessed.
Not at all. Listen, I understand you might think I'm some kind of shark. The problem is that I don't have any forge or equipment. Otherwise...
Why not use the village for?
I tried that, but that idiot, the so-called artist that works there... No, what I really need to work right is my equipment.
And...
At the other end of the swamp, unfortunately. Here, look.
I'll get it back for you. You'll help me fix...
Agreed. On one condition. Let's see. There aren't that many guards, so about 10 pieces of raw metal, 10 good leather hides.
Well, I hope with all that... The mercenary salutes you, Knight. I talked with the captain. He wants to see you. Come on, follow me.
So, you have returned. What is your desire?
You got any of that famous elven bread that can feed a family for 6 months?
Are you insane? Do I look like a baker? It's always the same, isn't it? Just because you have pointy ears, everyone assumes you schlep around with an enormous... I'm afraid I don't. And let me fill you in on a closely guarded secret among the elven people.
Get that forge cooking. You've got work to do. I don't want to see so much as a dent in the guard's armor.
I don't even have enough materials to forge a single sword worthy of the name. What's more, I'm not really a blacksmith. If you want to...
You say you're a gifted artist, and yet you're incapable of forging anything that is actually functional?
No, I didn't say that. The weapons that I create are more than functional. I was simply clarifying that I have not undergone blacksmith training as such.
So what is it you need?
Everything you can possibly bring me. Metal, leather, coal, preferably in large quantities.
I'll take a look around. The steward said that...
This is what one hears, yes. The saddest part is that it's often the guards who end up lost, along with their equipment. Meanwhile, we...
I'll get you some...
Lovely.
Are you kidding me?
You must be hard of hearing. You've given me enough to be...
All right, I'll get them. And if I find a horn, I'll save it for you. I'll be back.
Vulcan. I do.
Captain, this is Randall. He talks funny, but...
So...
That is the knight's name.
Alrighty then. I'm glad you warned me that he talks a bit funny. Right then, laddie.
It will be an honor to fight with the...
If you think you can flatter me into letting you off lightly, forget about it.
The knight hopes that he will be the first to vanquish him. He will not hold back.
That's more like it. We were starting to be seriously short of fighters worthy of the name, and you fight like a man. Vulcan, he's your recruit. You can take care of him.
Welcome to the Freeborn. Don't take it so hard. The entry fight is a humiliation we all had.
The captain deserves his post and his reputation. After such a combat, the knight will need to rest for a moment. Yeah?
Okay.
So, you have returned. What is your desire?
I'll get you something to work with.
Oh, that's perfect. You see? When you put a little effort in, you can achieve it.
I think I'll tell Mason that his men can haul their own shit. If I came back here, I'd be tempted to invent a new... I'll be back. Tell your boys to go see the blacksmith.
Finally, some good news. Great.
Yeah, the nerve of some...
Take this.
About those sentry guards. So where exactly did the...
Somewhere out in the swamp.
I'll handle it. About those... So where exactly... I'll handle it. I'm going.
Greetings, mercenary.
Right. I'm leaving. Sybil, can I talk to you?
Yes?
I need your help. Come with me.
If you want.
The mercenary salutes you, Knight. Ranville, I need you. Come with me.
The Knight is proud to be of service.
Sybil, can I talk to you?
Yes?
I need your help. Come with me.
If you want.
There should be enough food. We'll see what Marana says when we get back to the healing house. Here, I got those ingredients you wanted. And some things to eat as well.
This is very generous of you. I promise you this will save many lives.
What is the point?
That just leaves the health potions. I brought you everything.
Yes, we are making
I'd like to see what you have to say.
Vulcan, unless I miss my guess. What?
Let's talk about your healing. I found you a few... Here, I hope these will help cover your needs for a little while.
They will prove very useful.
You got everything you need.
Thank you for your help. But don't fool yourself.
I'll keep that in mind. You got everything you...
Thank you for...
I'll keep that in mind. I'll take my leave. See you later.
My respects, General.
Do I look like a general? If I'm asking you that?
Well, it could be a test.
Then you flunked the test. You are.
They never taught me that, General, sir.
Is there a boss guard to help?
Yes, General, sir. He posted me.
This village is condemned.
All right, we're not going to waste all day on this, and stop calling me...
Understood.
I suggest you roll with it. Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks. Whatever. I would like you to... Let's change the sun. See you later, soldier.
giant things.
Yes, I know what you're thinking, mercenary.
poor guys are dog meat. But their equipment still seems to be in good shape. Mason will be relieved that his men didn't make too much of a mess of their weapons and equipment. reason to stop distracting me.
is horrible. We can't just leave that woman in this prison. We must find a way to free her from here.
Sybil, do not do that! I know this woman. She is not here by accident. She is a witch. If you free her, we all run the risk of falling under the power of her magic.
But Father, we can't just let this poor person die here. It would be inhuman.
Inhuman? That is exactly what she is, my child.
He's the wicked one. Aeolus, is it not? He's the one who imprisoned me, with no food or water, and barely clothed.
I what? You lying bitch! Don't listen to her.
Father?
She is trying to manipulate you. Use your brain, child.
I'm begging you, get me out of here. I can't hold on much longer.
You seem to know a lot about her. What the hell are you doing here anyway?
The steward asked me to look into a dark power that has been affecting some of the villagers. Something evil. And my search has led me here. It is no coincidence. That cursed woman is the cause.
I wouldn't expect him to admit to keeping a woman captive in the swamps for his own evil purposes.
Nonsense.
And so you just trotted out here with no escort? What, were you afraid we'd charge you extra?
I came here as quickly as possible, yes, to stop you committing a grievous error. I was hoping that you would escort us back to the village afterwards. Without a supplement, yes. Seems to me that you are quite well paid.
Who are you?
My name is Edwin. The ignorant will tell you that I'm a witch, a sorceress, or even a necromancer. The truth is much simpler and more socially acceptable. I am, in fact, a magician, but neither as powerful nor as evil-minded as they think me.
She lies to thee. She is hiding something, and it is not her body.
You would say that.
I beg your pardon?
No, nothing.
Believe me, she is powerful. She is evil, and she is a danger to us all.
So be it. I get paid for protecting you, not arguing with you. But you'll be explaining yourself to the captain.
Have you lost your mind? There is no question of leaving this poor woman to die here. This war cannot be won at the price of our humanity.
Stay away, you stupid girl. No! Fools! Leave her in that cage!
Now meet your eternity.
What are you doing to him? Let him go!
Very well. You may have him. I am finished.
Father? Father! Oh, no, no! This can't be happening!
You're gonna wish you had died back there in that cell, you sick bitch!
Wait! If I am to die, I wish to know who stands before me.
I don't need to answer you. You're the one who better talk, or your last meal will be your own tongue.
Character. That's a change. Too bad it doesn't seem to be a... From what I can see, you're an imbecile. Incapable of piercing the face that hides the true nature.
Well, I can pierce your face, if that's all.
Mock, if you like. Lamb that you are. You insist on believing that you're Red Scribes, Ice Lords, they come from the same mold, and they want the same... Aeolus thought I possessed knowledge, which he could use to become the equal of the Ice Lords. That's...
So what? We're at war, and getting our asses kicked.
Of course. It was for the good of all that I... It was to protect freedom that I was... It was goodwill and kindness that made him enslave a monster to guard my prison. Oh, yes, Yes, in truth, the scribe was such a brave man that it was only for the...
That's ridiculous! My father wasn't like...
Sybil, wait! Witch, I suggest you behave yourself if you don't want to find yourself back rotting in that cellar. I have questions. Lots of questions.
So be it. Then I will tell you.
You had the upper hand. Why did you decide to kill the leader of the Red Scribes?
I desperately needed to replenish my power, so I drained his. My mood grows a bit murderous when I get too hungry. Your friend was no hero. His aim was to reproduce the same ancient rituals that permitted powerful magicians to become...
He wasn't my friend. He was my employer, and a very influential man. You could have spared him, giving credence to you.
He was a deceitful and manipulative man. No one would have listened to...
The World Heart has had nothing but suffering from these magicians.
Your pleasure won't last long. I have to bring you to Valvanor, where both of us are going to be in a lot of trouble. And since you took it upon yourself to kill their leader, I think you can expect that the Red Scribes are going to want you dead.
Do what you must do, mercenary. I'm your prisoner and will offer no resistance.
My captain? We have a contract with the Red Scribes. If you have decided you'd rather end it all, I can do it right here. Otherwise, your best move is to tell your side of the story.
Ah, but...
What girl? Sybil? You're dreaming.
On the contrary, she will tell the truth.
We'll see. But whatever happens, if I go... Besides Elas...
I was drugged before being brought here. But his second-in-command must have known. Although I don't know if they are all as naive as his daughter, I imagine the
The Red Scribes performed a ritual.
So that's the reason why he disappeared. The ritual was designed to augment his power. Had it succeeded, he would have become... Given the ease with which I killed...
Let's just say the results weren't quite what he was hoping for. But something definitely.
A thing?
A sort of parasite.
Neither one nor the other. I bring thee flames. I bring thee the World Heart. I bring thee the power, and thou won't hold me back with...
Hello?
Huh? Oh.
I must say, I have never heard...
The end result is I sometimes find myself wondering who I am. What I am. Then again...
This is absolutely fascinating. I think when we... There is probably...
We'll see. Let's finish this discussion in Val...
Have you decided what you...
I'm working on it.
Meanwhile,
You are free to do what you want as long as you stay in the village or with me. So one false move and I'm...
Yes, very clear. A place whose tragic end, a spectre...
Well, enjoy the
very...
I would like to ask you... Thanks. to see it. This is not the time for a walk. I should meet up with the others at Valvanor.